Thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. I appreciate y'all being here. Alright, so like I said, we're doing this 30-inch teardrop swag. So I got this at Carolina Pottery last weekend when my husband and I were down there. And I just want to move the branches and fluff it out a little bit. I don't want them to be all bunched up. I hope y'all are doing well on this fine Sunday. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing this live for me, I would really appreciate it. That does two things. It tells your friends to come and watch, or invites them to come and watch if they'd like. And it puts it on your page so that if you wanted to watch it again later, or if you missed part of it, you could go back and see it, and it would be on your page. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad you all are here. Alright, so like I said, I'm doing a navy and gold theme with this. There's not going to be a sign on here. There's just going to be a lot of good navy and gold themed items and bow. And I'm going to do some streamers down the sides. But I did not do those in my bow, so we're going to do those separately. Alright, so I want to flatten it just a little bit, not too much. And yeah, I probably could have had this done before y'all got here. But like I said, I just barely got the bow made in time, so you know, it takes me forever to make a bow, so. And I sure didn't want to do that on the live. Alright, so there we go. That's all spread out about as well as it's going to be anyway for right now. Quit messing with it, right? Fluff and walk away. Isn't that what we say about bows? I need to do that with this too. Okay, so let me show you some of the stuff I've got planned. Not everything you see is going to go in here, but I tend to bring out everything I have because I don't know what I'm going to need or want to use. So here is my bow, and this back ribbon has a gold Merry Christmas writing on it. Then we have sheer gold in between all of these. We've got gold snowflakes on a navy. We've got some gold lines on the navy. And then, of course, the gold in between all of this. So that is my bow. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Uh-oh. Who are we paying for a quick recovery for? Somebody's having surgery? I'm so sorry. Okay, I have some greenery here. We're going to put in just to break up all this green pine or whatever it's called. I guess this is just regular pine. It didn't say it was like Canadian pine or anything like that. So, all right, and then of course, you know, I have all these little goodies left over from Friday. I always save my pieces. I have like a little grab bag here. I put everything in the bag, and I try to use it up pretty much on every live. If you remember the very first live I did for our first day of Christmas lives, I took these pine cones off of the other table swag that I made, so we might be able to use those in this. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I feel funny going live on a Sunday, though, guys. I got to tell you. All right, so then I have these really pretty glittered balls that I got from Big Lots, actually. Let me open these up. These have got the navy, silver, and gold, which the silver is okay. I don't mind that too much. I didn't want any silver, but these will work. And these are really heavily glittered with sequins and little balls. So we're going to cut the little hanger off of that, and we're going to use these. And then I have some regular balls over here as well in the navy and the lighter blue. I don't know if we'll use the lighter blue, but we'll use the navy, and I have some gold over here. Then I also have some picks. Lots and lots of picks. Now again, we're not going to use everything, but I just pulled everything out that I have. So when we went to the retreat in September, I got these at Carolina Pottery, and I really loved these. These are little blue flowers. So I'm going to use those. Try to anyway. All right, so let's get started here so I don't take up too much of Susan's time because she's going to be up after me. All right, so we're going to put all of this greenery, we're going to put it in here willy-nilly. and give this boring green teardrop some life. Once we get all this in, things will go pretty quick because there's not a whole lot else that's going to go on here other than the bow, the streamers, and the balls. And maybe some pine cones. We'll see. I want my little channel in the center here. Alright, stop playing with it. So, we've got all these little pieces here. I'm just going to grab a couple pieces at a time. I've got my glue pot over here. If any of you are interested in any of my supplies that I use, I have a list that I have put together of the most used items in my craft room. My glue pot, my scissors, ribbon racks, yada yada. If anybody's interested in that, type in the word supply in the comments, and after this live, actually after Susan's live today, I will go in and send you the link for that. So if anybody wants to get any of it. A double dose of creating with Dawn and Susan, that's exactly what it is, I think. Susan, I was going to get a, I was at the dollar store today to see if they had any frames. I saw those frames that Peggy got, and I'm thinking, oh, I want to go see if I can find any of those. They didn't have them at my store. I knew they wouldn't, but it was worth a shot. But I saw the antlers and all that, and I thought of Susan when I saw those. The little necklace, you know, that lights up. Christmas ball. Looks like the old-time Christmas lights. The big ones. Stuff like that. That stuff, when I see that stuff, reminds me of Susan, because she'll wear that stuff on her live. She filled in for me when we went to Disney in February with my daughter and her family, and she wore mouse ears, Minnie Mouse ears, while she was doing the live for me. Alright, so I'm just grabbing different pieces here. Some of these have the white on them to make them look like they're flocked. We're just putting them in here and there. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Let's do, I'm going to cut, see these nice pieces of eucalyptus, you can cut these down. If they're the real long pieces like this, you can cut them down and get two pieces out of it. So if you're just joining us, Susan and I are doing 12 Days of Christmas. Christmas lives, I should say. We alternate every day for the 12 days. So today you're going to get both of us because it's Sunday. Lucky you. And then tomorrow we start over again with me. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Susan's on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then on Sunday, you'll get us again, double dose. And this stuff glues really well. I use Gorilla Glue, but it glues really well to the evergreens. You bought 24 of them? Are you talking to me? Yeah, Lexington, South Carolina, or North Carolina is 2 hours west of us. It's over by Winston-Salem, right? Yeah. So it's about 2 hours, maybe 3 west of me. All right, let's go. I need another green one, light green one over here to balance it out. That'll work. And I'm going to add, let me see, how many more of those do I have? I've got one. No, I got 2 of these. Let's do 2 of these. What else we got? Just little pieces. All right, we'll stick the rest of those in. I don't think we need that one. So I'm just using my glue pot over here. I also have my glue gun going just in case. I like to use that when I do the ornaments. Today. The Carolina Pottery in Smithfield, now that's only an hour from me. I go there all the time. Well, not all the time because it would get me in trouble, but all right. Just trying to use up some of these little loose pieces. All right, so there's what we've got so far. I know it kind of probably looks a little funky right now. Oh, that didn't want to stay on there. So we'll use the rest of that if we need it. Where are you from? Yeah, you can ask where I'm from. I am in Fayetteville. I am in Rayford, North Carolina. It is right outside of Fort Bragg. The pine swag came from Carolina Pottery. That's a store. If you're not familiar with North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, or Georgia, those are the only places they have them. All right, we're going to move that out of the way. All right, let me hold it up again. But you can get them. Now, I have not seen them at my Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they have them at any other Hobby Lobbies, but mine does not have them. They have lots of the pine wreaths, and I like their 24-inch pine wreaths, but they do not have any swags, and I don't know why. Does anybody else's Hobby Lobby have them? I'm using zip ties on my bow. So I had a zip tie that's holding the bow together, and then I had another zip tie that we're going to use to attach it to my swag. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to come down. There's a hanger right here that comes on this. Actually, there's two hangers. There's a metal hanger from the spine, and then they made another little hanger. I am, let's see, 2.5 hours east of Charlotte. All right, so anyway, I'm going to come down about to my knuckle on my index finger here. What is that? 2 inches. And I'm going to put my bow in here. Hey, Carol. Hey, Wanda. All right. Need to pay attention. Now this has a spine that goes down the center of it, the metal that holds all of this together, and that's what I want to put my zip tie around. I want to make sure it's getting around that and not just around the greenery parts, because that's not going to hold it on. Susan's page is AC Inspired Wreaths. A is in Apple, C is in Charlie, Inspired Wreaths. Susan, put in your link, hon, for your Facebook page. And they can go over and like and follow it, and then it'll show up for you for them when you go live. Sorry, it's really thick up here at the top, which is nice, but I can't get my zip tie in there. All right, so now I'm going to smash my bow while I do this. So anyway, I'm going to right around this spine right here. I'm going to put this in, and we're going to zip tie it down. I don't want to pull it too tight because then everything's going to look all smushed. I may have done it too tight already. And I can cut these tails if I want when I get done getting all this in here. That's not too tight, but it's tighter than I would have liked it. But I'm not going to try and take it off now. I might do it later and loosen it up just a tad. Okay, so there we go with the bow. Yeah, I've not seen them at Michael's either. So some of these might be a little long. We will cut them. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Oh, here they are. Couldn't remember which ribbons I was going to use. All right, I'm going to take the Merry Christmas ribbon. Now, this one came from Hobby Lobby, and it's got the gold lettering, and it says Merry Christmas on it. So I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to use this gold sheer right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of these together and probably make a mess. Let me see how much I want to use. So this is 30. I'm going to go with plus another foot. Hopefully I'm not wasting too much of it, but I want to bunch it up a little bit, so we're going to cut that off. And then I'm going to do it again. I'll just use this to measure it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate y'all being here for our 12 days. We've been having some great designs that we've done. We have a lot of great things planned for the upcoming week. So I hope you'll be able to join us. On my page and Susan's, we have the schedule. There's a reminder I put out every day that has the schedule that shows what day and times we're both going to be on. They don't have to be exact, but I'm going to cut that right there. So tomorrow I'll be on again at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on my page. And I'll be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday I will be on at 2:30 in the afternoon. That's the only one I do in the afternoon. There we go. All right, so now what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to take them and I'm going to put the ends together. There's this one. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm so unorganized today. You ever feel like that? When you're not doing... you know what? I do sharpen my scissors, but after a while of sharpening them, it's time to get new ones. And I'm at that point right now. I've been sharpening them so much that it's just time for me to get new ones. And I actually have a couple of new pair in here somewhere, and I never open them. Yes, her design was beautiful. All her designs are beautiful, always. She does amazing stuff. All right. She's also a new designer for Hardworking Mom in her design group called Wreath Therapy on Steroids. Putting the two ends together, I bunched them all up. Going to take a pipe cleaner, and I have some scraps over here. I'm just going to grab one. It doesn't matter what color it is because it's going to be hidden. Sorry if I'm missing any questions, guys. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would really appreciate that. Like I said, not only does it put it on your page so that if you wanted to rewatch anything or if you missed the beginning, you could do that, but then it also invites your friends to come and watch as well. And we love having newbies. Making sure that's tight because I don't want those to come off. I could have just left that on and done it that way. Why didn't I do that? Because I wasn't thinking. That's what you get for not thinking. Zip tie. Alright, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to zip tie it. Right up underneath my bow. We're going to go right around that spine again. Anyway, the needles I sell them in my shop if anyone's interested. They come in a 3-pack. They are 3.5 inches long, a little over 3.5 inches long. So they're a little bit longer than the ones you get at like Walmart and that. And you get 3 of them with shipping for $5.50. They're very popular. And they come in a little baggie for you to store them in. Hey, Esther. All right. Dang it, why did I do that? I just tightened my bow again. I need to stop doing that. I'm going to have to go and loosen that up. All right, now that I've gotten that on there, took long enough, we're going to bring these out to the side. These, I call them streamers, tails, whatever you want to call them. Let me show you what I'm doing over here. Turn it this way so you can see it. I'm going to drop everything. So I cut them long so that I could use them. But I want to just bunch it up a little bit right here. And then I'm just going to take one of the branches, any one, doesn't matter, and I'm going to wrap it around it. And that's going to hold it on there for me. So it creates that little loop. Spread that apart. I have to turn it back towards me so I can see what I'm doing. I'll show it to you guys again in a second. It might be too big, but that's okay. Hey, Dawn. We're going to do the same thing again right here. Bunch it up. Take one of the branches, twist it around it, and that's going to hold it in place. Then spread these apart because you want to be able to see that writing on there. And then one more, and then we're just going to leave these tails hanging down at the bottom. So as soon as I get this done, I'll show you what I did. I think I'm going to order another tripod that's taller than the one I got and lift you guys up a little more. So hopefully then you'll be able to see a little better on my table. Either that or I'm going to have to move the tripod I have now and put it up here on the stand, which is actually where my scale, postal scale and all that is. Okay. My table is a table that my husband made for me. It's an L-shaped table, and it's sitting on, they're actually bookcases that it's sitting on. So there it is. There's the loops, or the little puffs. I can always adjust those because all I did was wrap the branch around it. Like I said, these will probably be cut shorter. So there's that. Now we're going to do this same thing on the other side. And I'm going to try and do them in the same place. Now, if I don't like this when I'm done, I can go and cut these off. I can cut them here so that they're not as long. But for now, I'm going to leave it. All right, let's put some goodies in here and we'll be done. All right, so I got these blueberries. Let's see if they have a name on them. Nope, no name. I don't know what they are. So we've got those. I've got these gold leaves that I can cut up. Hey, Carl. Oh, the loops with the ribbons? Yeah. I like doing them separate. It's just easier for me. I don't think I'm going to use these. And I don't think I'm going to use these. They're too long. Those can go on a Christmas tree, though. All right, so I don't know. Let's see how this is going to look. I really liked these when I got them. They had them in a tree at Carolina Pottery, decorated. One of the trees was decorated with them. Let me open them up. So you just pull the petals out and open it up. You can put them anywhere you want them. Just show you what it looks like. Open. Now you can make it as open or as closed as you want. Let's try it in the center there. Don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to try it. Oh yeah, do a teardrop. I like doing this wags. Alright, let's cut this down. Oh, I might have to use these. My hands are not going to let me do that. That'll work. Thank goodness for these, man. If I didn't have these great big huge bolt cutters, I don't know what I'd do. Alright, so let me open these up again. I don't want them too open. And they're wire, so everything moves right around where you want it. Right there. And let's put one right here. See how that looks. Don't know if I'm going to like it. It might be too big. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too big. Alright, well, now we know. We'll use them for something else. They just fell on the floor. I'm going to use 3 of those, I think. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to cut off some of these little gold leaves. We'll pepper some of these in. It's a just found 24-inch pine swag at Joann's for $5.99. That is a good price. 24-inch though is small. I made that mistake. I bought 24-inch. I think I put it away. I could have showed you what it looked like, but a 24-inch it does look kind of small. It doesn't take a lot to do it either because of the size. All right, so I am going to put. We're not going to use it like this. We're going to cut it. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're just joining and you're new, Susan will be up on her page right after I'm done here. Hopefully that'll be in the next 15 minutes, but if not, it will be immediately after me. If I can get my you-know-what together and get this done. But she won't mind. She'll have to come and get me if she really doesn't want me to take too long. What's she gonna do about it? So if you are new to my page, I hope you'll give it a like and a follow. And if you haven't said hello and you don't want to say anything, just give us a heart or a thumbs up. We'll know you're there. Yeah, it'll be smaller than this one because these are 32s, Susan? Did I say 32s? 24? Yeah, these have got to be 32s. 30 didn't look long enough either when I bought them. Yeah, these are 30. Well, right now it says it's 36, but that could be because I have it extended and all my stuff out here. Yeah, 32s. That's what I thought they were when I bought them. I thought they were 32s. So I'm just peppering these little gold leaves in here and there. I am cutting them down and making them 2 pieces. Do you still have the baby there, Susan? And if y'all want to see what gift I sent her, you have to join us over on her page after we get done here, okay? Because I sent her a gift and she just opened it a little while ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Lillian. That could be Facebook, too. Facebook's been driving everybody crazy for the last week. And if you want to get on my email list, all you got to do is type in the word email, and I will send you the link after this live for you to sign up. And what I use that for is to let you know when I'm going live. My regular live days are Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and Fridays at, what did I just say? Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and Friday at 2:30 Eastern. Those are my normal live days. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right, one of these balls is going to go right here. So what I'm going to do, let me see how well this is in here. I'm going to glue this in, but I think I'm going to take this hanger, it's ribbon. I will send you that link after the live. It may be after Susan's live, actually, because I got to go over and moderate for her when we're done here. I'm going to glue it in, but I'm also going to use the ribbon from here and tie it to the base so that it's just another layer of protection. So as soon as I get this on here, I will shoot it with some glue to make it stay in place. All right, let me hold this up so you can see what I got going on here. And if I might cut these down just a little bit. I'm going to have to hang it up and look at it and see, but I might be cutting those down just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to move that one ball there, and I'm going to cut these tails down a little bit more, because all they're doing is hiding it. And I need some stuff up here in the top. Now that we've got the bow on there, I can fill in some of these spots over here. Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. Yeah, Facebook has been kind of crazy for the last week or so. That tells me they're probably getting ready to roll out a new something. Probably doing some updates. Oh. Some of them things are kind of hard. I am just putting some of these in between. Thank you. Filling in some of these spots where there's nothing up here by the bow. Okay, let's cut some of these tails down real quick. And then I'll probably take and put some of these in as well. because these are little berries. They look like little blueberries, and they've got some snow on them. These came from Carolina Pottery as well. Don't need them that long. Just cutting these down to manageable size to use in here. Don't need that. Might use some of these in the bow. Alright, so these berries have got like little twigs on them. It's supposed to look like little branches. Don't need that one. So we're just going to pepper these in. But first I want to cut this bow down a little bit. So I'm just going to take and do shorter tails. Thank you all. I really do appreciate you all being here today, joining us. Again, we're doing 12 days of live, so we will be on the rest of the week. We have a little schedule up on our pages that shows what days and times that we're each doing. Susan and I are doing it together as part of the 12 days. Just kind of breaks it up so that we both don't have to do the whole 12 days ourselves. Because I don't know that I could come up with 12 projects to do for y'all. I don't know that I have the room to put 12 projects. Thank you. I love the blue and the gold together. Navy and gold is just very elegant looking to me. Yeah, my bow is a little tight, a little tighter than what I would like, so I will go later and loosen it up by taking that zip tie off and putting a new one on. And then I need to move this one ball down. Now I'm going to run a little long, Susan. Sorry, hon. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's pulled a little too tight or too hard and pulled the hanger out of it, so now I got to cut it off. But that's okay. It's all good. All right, now let's get these. Might not need 3, but I'm going to put it back in there anyway. But it's going to go right here. All right, let me cut these. Go the right direction. Get those dovetails going in the right direction. Yeah, it won't be too much longer. I'm going to give this a little bit of glue. A little bit. A lot of glue. And then we're going to twist it so it adheres to those greenery pieces. And I use Gorilla Glue. Very strong. Just going to hold it on there. Alright, let's put in some gold balls now. Alright, so what I like to do with these, take that little nub off of there, throw it away, that cap that they put on there. And then it leaves that nub, is what I meant to say. These are glittered, so we're going to use the glittered ones. And then with that nub, you just take and shoot it with some glue right there. And then take a branch and put that branch into that hole. Push it all the way in till it gets in there. And let me hold it up so you can see it. I have one of those on my YouTube channel, Melanie, where I did one I think it was a couple years ago. I did a couple of them actually, of the nutcrackers, and used the nutcracker statues. Okay, let's put this other one over here. Yes, I tend to use a lot of glue, but I want to make sure it stays on there. Oh, come on. Push that stem right up in there. There we go. Two there, and I'm going to put one right here in the center. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't done one this year. I don't think I even bought one this year to do. Careful not to burn yourself. There. Now I'm going to take these two blue ones and do the same thing. These are shiny ones. I'm going to break up some of all this glitter and stuff and put some of these blue ones in. Oh, got some glue strings going here. Should be just a few more minutes, Susan. So I get that glue all over that branch, and then I stick it in there. That way it's glued inside too. And let's put this one over here. So see, I take it and I spread it on the end of that branch. So it spreads that glue around it, and then stuff it down in there. And that's going to glue it to the inside of that ornament. Okay, let's put some of these in and we'll be done. I had two other gold balls over here, but I don't think I need them. And they're not the glittered ones, so. Alright, so let's break that apart. Let me find a good one. This one might work. Trying to see which one I want to put up there at the top. Yeah, that'll work. And I will have a picture of this tomorrow put up on the page so that y'all can see what it looks like finished. And again, I thank you all so much for joining me today. It's It's really weird doing a live on a Sunday. Oh, I should have done it this way. Go up that way. I can always cut these down just a little bit if they're too long. The nice thing about these, you can always adjust them. Make them work for you. Like that one right there, and then I can take this and just cut this off and use this piece somewhere else. Always try to get as many pieces out of your picks as you can. Don't like how that one looks, so we'll cut it off. I do too. Navy gold and blue is just so pretty together. All right, let's see. Yeah, these are going to get cut. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you missed the beginning of the live, you'll be able to see this again on my Facebook page and on YouTube. I edit them and put them over on YouTube for everyone to see. There we go. All right, a couple more of these. Where else? Where else? And one more. I swear I just filled up my glue pot and it's already almost empty. All right, so I'll go back again and I will look and see, you know, where I need to make adjustments, where I need to put some more fillers, take some out, things like that. Once I hang it up and get a good look at it. Susan's page is AC Inspired Wreaths. A is in Apple, C is in Charlie. Inspired Wreaths. And we're going to head over there in just about 2 minutes. There we go. All right, so if you guys see any bald spots or any empty spaces, I will go back and fix those. And then I will take pictures of this and post it tomorrow on my page. So I thank you all so much for being a part of our 12 days and being here to watch today. So again, if you want to get on my email list, just type in the word email and I'll shoot you the link for that. You can get my supply list by typing in the word supply. And check out my my Etsy store for all of my wreaths, and I have some wreath kits, and I also sell those needles. So check out my shop, guys. I'd really appreciate that. Something for everyone over there. All right, so that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I was going to say Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you over on Susan's page in just a minute, okay?